So this is kind of how the thing works. Here's the cost of a college is $50,000. Their parents and the student together, their EFC was calculated at $10,000. $50,000 cost minus the EFC of 10. There's a need here for $40,000. So this is the kind of aid the kid might get. The cost of the college is 50, the need is 40. They might get an award that looks like this. A subsidized direct loan, remember what the word subsidized means? It's interest-free till the kid graduates. $3,500. I put in parentheses the pocket it came from just to get you used to it. Work study of $2,000 from the federal and campus-based pockets. The schools have found out that if they threw some of their own money in, a little bit of it, they could dramatically increase the supply of really cheap labor on campus. So they actually help fund the work-study program. Cal Grant A of $97.08 from the state pocket. Scholarship, alumni scholarship of $14.51 from the campus-based pocket. The Aardvark scholarship of $12.241 also from the campus-based pocket. Total award, $40,000. Cost of college was $50. The EFC was 10. Eligibility for aid was 40. Eligibility for aid was 40. Aid award is 40. Unmet need of 0. That's how it should work. Does it work that way? No. And the reason it doesn't work that way is that consumers don't know how it works. So that the colleges tend to do whatever they want because they know that the average consumer out there doesn't have a clue what they're really entitled to. And that's what I want to focus on for the next couple minutes, because I want you to know. Okay, here's the first practice. It's going to happen to everyone in this room. It's called gapping. Same situation. The need is $40,000. And look at the award. The total award comes to $29,000. They need 40, but they get an award for 30. The average person out there will say, wow, we have almost $30,000. They kind of multiply in their head. Wow, that means we're going to get about, it looks like maybe $120,000 worth of aid over the 4 years. This is fabulous. They go out and they party. They're missing one teeny weeny little detail. They have an unmet need of $10,241. Well, you multiply that by 4, and last time I checked, the 40 grand is not exactly chopped liver. That's real money. So whenever you find a gap, you need to call the financial aid office and say, there's a gap. How can we fill it? But if I took 100 people off the sidewalk and I showed them that, they wouldn't know what the gap was and what to do with it. But now you know. Now here's something that's worse. This is called masquerading. Same situation, but in place of the Aardvark loan in the original thing, they have something called a plus loan. Remember that what the plus loan stands for? Parent loan for undergraduate student. Is it need-based financial aid? It is not. Anybody can get a plus loan. The richest person in the world can get a plus loan. That's not financial aid, need-based financial aid. So the college will say the total award is $40,000. Everybody will think that's a good award. Everybody says, that's great. There's a net need of 0. When in fact, there's a gap of $10,241. Most people don't know that, but you do. And I want you to pay attention to it, because colleges are going to want to see whether you know what's going on. I don't blame them. I do the same thing. If I were going through hard times, I would try to give as little financial aid as I could. It's just the reality of life. So now you know. So the critical dimensions are quantitative, does it fill your need, and qualitative is a fair balance between self-help and free money. Self-help aid being loans and work study, and free money or grants. The required elements are these. Cost of attendance, your EFC, that tells you what you're eligible for. The total amount of need-based aid to see if they filled it. The forms of aid, is it a fair balance between self-help aid and free money? If any of that stuff is missing on the award, you need to call the financial aid office and say, this stuff is missing. I need to know more before I can accept this award.